Hey everyone, I wanted to jump on here really quickly to let you know of some new news that I've been working on. A few months ago, I put out my instrumental album, Neon Sunrise, and with that concluded my trilogy of these Dawn albums that I had been working on since 2020. Though the project has completed,
we have one more thing.
by request, and to make it worthwhile, I am finally moving the whole instrumental project over to Bandcamp as well. What does that mean? What is Bandcamp? Or why does that matter? Think of Bandcamp like a musician's Patreon, except instead of paying monthly, you pay for the music that you want or for each release. All of my singles that I've put out over the last year, from Taking Back What's Mine to Wings, I'll Move On, etc. Each of those has a deluxe edition over at Bandcamp as well, where I would typically put out either an early demo, an instrumental, some additional photos, things to just make the whole collector's experience more fruitful. But it was always noted to me that none of my instrumental music from either of these albums was ever on Bandcamp, and that was by design. I personally don't like to release anything that involves additional purchasing unless I'm able to provide additional benefit or product to you. And that's where we're at now here today, finally. The Dawn trilogy is complete, but I am now releasing the Dawn Anthology, the complete entire collection. This is the definitive edition. So not only do you get a new cover album that is compiled of all three previous albums put together, but you also get, in chronological order of the album, every single track that came out, starting with the album Waiting for the Dawn, track 1, all the way down to the album Neon Sunrise, track 11. But what makes this version the definitive edition is that there are bonus tracks within the anthology itself that has never been released or heard in its entirety. Initially, when I was compiling the songs to release all at once, I had in mind a couple old demos that never made the final cut of the album. And I mean any of the three albums. I thought, that'd be cool. Release some bonus tracks from each album so that way you get to hear some of the other stuff that just never made it to the final version of it. But then I started looking a little deeper into my folders and all my files, and I found that I actually had a lot more demos than I remember making over the last 3 years. So I took most of them, ones that were salvageable, compiled them again, and realized that I had 11 additional tracks. So what makes this the definitive version is that effectively you're getting a fourth album, kind of on accident, and only to be heard on Bandcamp when you buy the album. Meaning you download the music, or you can stream it on the website, but it's meant to be downloaded, and only you have the definitive version. These songs will not go on streaming. I will not upload them. I have no intention nor desire to compile a fourth iteration of this Dawn project. This is strictly for you, for the people who've been with me since day one, who have been invested in this with me since day one, and want to have the completed set. These are songs that were designed to be on either one of the three albums, meaning some of them go as far back as early 2015, I believe. So what's interesting with this collection is that you really hear a wide range of my musical palette of kind of what I went through since I started working on music in the more digital realm, which I found to be a quite interesting and fun experience for me to just revisit that. And I was there when I wrote those songs years ago, or as recent as this year. But I don't want to hold on to these songs. I want to give them to you. So if this sounds like something that you would be interested in, something that you would want to support me in, it would mean the world if you bought the anthology. I want to put something into a more realistic perspective for you. When you stream one of my songs on any streaming service, on any album, each stream, I get the smallest fraction of a penny per stream. A fraction of a penny. When you buy my song on any of the streaming services, most notable like iTunes. After taxes and after the platform gets their cut, I get somewhere between 50 and 60% of that purchase. But when you buy from me directly through Bandcamp, they take the smallest cut that I think I've ever seen or experienced, which is why I like doing business with these guys. And the money isn't held up in some random platform waiting to pay me out after a certain amount. I get paid immediately. The money comes to me directly, immediately, which means it benefits me directly and immediately. These 11 additional tracks accumulate to over an additional 24 minutes of bonus music, which means collectively with the whole anthology, you get over 2 hours of music that I've made over the years. And out of these 2 hours of music, if you've ever found any value in anything that I've made, this is where it does come to help me. This is not meant to take anything away from the people who just rather stream. I get it. But as always, for those who want to go that extra mile for the people you support, this is unequivocally for you. Pre-orders start effectively now, and the album will be released exclusively on Bandcamp this Thursday, September 1st. I'm working out the logistics right now to see if I can make this happen, but if I can nail this right, we'll even do a listening party with me and all of you who buy the album, and we can listen to all the new material together and have a memory out of it. So if any of that interests you, the links are in the description. Working on trying to get some other additional goodies put together, but be that as it may, let's at least get the digital part done and over with, and out to all of you. Thanks for riding with me all these years. I look forward to sharing this stuff with you guys, and I will see you guys very, very soon with more stuff. I'll talk to you later. Take care.